11 storage facilities as of right now. We're about to purchase our 12th. And we're also considering selling some of our storage facilities. We're going to be selling them as a portfolio. We have facilities. What we do is we have facilities in the Atlanta market. And then we have facilities in like the South Georgia market, Florida market, and then also up in the North Georgia. We're going to keep the North Georgia, we're keeping the South Georgia, and we're keeping the Florida, but we're thinking about selling our Atlanta properties. There's 5 of them as a portfolio. Because I have one student right now that I have not sold any of my properties yet. So I have not been through that process, but I have one student that she bought like a $3 million property. It was 3 storage facilities. And she bought them. It was 630 units, and she bought it for $3 million. And I partnered with her, and a couple other of my investors came in and partnered with her. And she took that facility from like 50%, 60% full to like 85 to 90% full from like in the last 10 months. That's what she's been doing. She did a fantastic job, really like raising the rates, getting the bad tenants out, fixing stuff that needed to be broken and stuff. And so she was thinking like, maybe I should just sell it so I could 1031 exchange, or I could like sell it and then like roll that money into like, some other deals that are coming up, especially in the next year, right? Because hopefully, we'll have some lower cap rate. We'll have some lower prices and some higher cap rates and stuff. And so she went and she's been talking to brokerages to list her properties and her three facilities. And she picked it up for she picked those 630 units up for $2.9 million. And both of the brokerages came in at $7 million to list those. So literally in 10 months, she's taken that from a $3 million property to a $7 million property. And actually it was a mismanaged facility, but that's what you can do. Even if you can figure out how to come up with a lot of money, you can do that. So I was like, man, I should be selling some of my facilities as a portfolio, right? Because they told us that when you sell your facilities as portfolios, then you can make more money on your deals, because basically there's a different buyer pool, right? There's a different type of buyer pool that comes in and buys your facilities or portfolios. People think that if you sell them one off, you'll make more money. But the truth is that if you have many portfolios, then you can sell those for an even higher price. And another thing that was really cool that I liked that she learned was that she said that typically, like when you have a portfolio, and she said that you have these types of buyers that could come in, and like one of the buyers, for instance, that's looking at her facility is like a franchise, right? Like a storage franchise. And they're looking at her facility to purchase it. Now they're a little bit on the lower ends, but they're they own I think they own 40 different storage facilities in 11 different states, right? So those types of buyers, they are not going to do what we do. All right, what you and I do, right, is we go to owners and we talk to owners, and we get them to sell us their facility, without a realtor involved, right? So we're just owner to owner. Let me purchase your property, right? A lot of people think that you have to go. Actually, I would say most people in the real estate industry think that you have to have a broker in the middle to do your deal, whether it's on the residential side or on the commercial side, right? But the truth of the matter is that you don't need a broker to broker a deal. Essentially, you can just go directly to the owner and purchase it. And so that's what I teach for everybody here that's new. That's what I teach. Just go directly to the owner and make an offer. But the truth is that all these bigger players, all the ones that are out there trying to, buy up facilities that are kind of bigger players, they are not going to go to the owner. They're not going to go to the owner. They're going to come to somebody like us that went to the owner first, stabilized the property, and then is going to sell it. And these types of owners too, they only like want to buy secondary market facilities, right? So in the storage investing world, you have, you have primary, secondary, and tertiary market.